I got in at about 1 a.m. So I stayed at my mom's house because that's where the dogs were. Got my laundry drying. Laundry's just got delivered. So yeah, I stayed at my mom's house. She lives down the road from me, so it's not too far. So she was watching the dogs for this quick weekend. But since we were so delayed last night, which ended up actually not being so delayed, but I knew I was getting in late anyways, I just slept there. So she was very kind and had a towel and like pajamas out for me. So when I got to her house so late, I just like rinsed off and I slept on her couch, and the puppies didn't even hear me, but then they woke me up this morning. So when I was on the plane last night, I did a quick Walmart delivery order to the house for about like 11 a.m. So it's 11:30 now. They just arrived. I'm gonna put everything away. I just washed all of the laundry that was in my luggage. I do that every time because I'm a little bit of a germaphobe. So I'm gonna put that stuff away, and then I'm gonna start editing the vlogs, you guys. Here's some of the pantry stuff that I got. This wasn't the rice that I got, but I guess this is what they substituted it for. But this looks good. Some oatmeal raisin cookies, no sugar added. These are actually really good. They're not really sweet. That's what I like. I know that's weird. Some microwave potatoes. I thought I got sweet potatoes. I think these are regular ones. That's okay. I like them both. Some dino nuggies. Some little apple slices. These are individual bags, so this is great for on the go. Iced coffee, thank goodness, because I drank the rest of it this morning. Coffee creamer, because we're running low. All right, hopefully when you're watching this, all of the stuff about lettuce having stuff in it is over. But this lettuce is grown differently, kind of like living with the land. And this is the one that we always get. So this one I feel safe to eat right now. So got some of this lettuce, some turkey and cheese. I still have a little bit of cheese in here too for sandwiches. I need to clean out my fridge, you guys. This is embarrassing. That's on the to-do list while Andrew's away. Some turkey bacon. This I have for breakfast, like after the gym every morning. This and a yogurt and some fruit usually. Today it was Mickey waffles though, because we were missing Mickey from Disney. Yogurt, because I was running low. All right, some broccoli, which they substituted for broccoli and cauliflower, but that's fine. But I like to call sad lean cuisine. I like to have these when Andrew's traveling. I have a frozen pizza, but I got an Elio's just because sometimes that's another easy dinner when I'm forgetting to eat dinner. My girls have one of these after breakfast every single morning. Some chippies. We got some baked lays this time. Little peanut butter cuppies. Some sourdough for sandwiches and toast. A baked watermelon. I thought I selected a personal size watermelon, so I'll see if my mom wants some of this. And then just some conditioner and some face wash. So I always use Cetaphil. I've been using it for years, but I think the one that I have is for oily skin, and I don't really have oily skin, and I think it's drying out my skin. So I'm gonna try the one for dry skin and see if that's better. Okay, we just got to Lake Compounce, me and my mom today. We're gonna go in the water park, we're gonna go on some rides. And if you have the gold pass, you can bring a friend, I think twice. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Hi Kyle, happy belated birthday. Here's our scores.
You did better.
Ooh, blaster. All right, so there was just a big thunderstorm. So everyone, we were actually changing into our swimsuits to go in the water park. But it has passed. There may be a little one later. But I think we're gonna go check out the water park now that it's clear. All right, so I'm in my bathing suit, but I am back home. So it ended up thunderstorming at Lake Compounce, and I called Andrew. So if you don't know, Andrew has a meteorology background. So I called him, even though he's working in Atlanta, and I was like, hey, it's storming right now. Can you just look at the radar really quick? Because Apple Maps or Apple weather is like all over the place, and I'm trying to look at the radar. I don't know where this storm is going. He said basically it was like the tiniest thunderstorm, but it was only like right above Lake Compounce in that area. So we waited it out, and we had just put our bathing suits on. We were about to go into the water park because we were like, oh, it kind of looks like it's going to storm. And I was like, I don't know, let me text Andrew. And he's been so busy, so I didn't hear from him. And then we went to go change. We were in our bathing suits and we looked and the lights started flickering in the bathroom. And I was like, that's weird. I wonder if it's thunderstorming. And everyone was like waiting in there. So we were in the little bathhouse area waiting for a while. And then it said the storms were stopping. So the storm stopped. So we went and we sat in a chair. We refilled our soda. I brought the annual pass holder or season pass holder cups. So I filled those up for us. We were waiting. We were chilling. It was very nice. And they were basically like, yeah, we have to wait when there's thunder and lightning at least a half an hour before any of the rides, including the water rides, open again. So we were waiting for that. And then I heard thunder again and I looked at my phone and it said isolated thunderstorms. And Andrew was still in a meeting. So I was like, all right, I think I'm going to call it. And I'm glad that I did because Lake Compounce is only open till 7 and the water park's only open till 6. Right now it's about 5. So we were there like an hour-ish ago. So if we kept waiting, we were just gonna be waiting and waiting until the last minute and then they were probably just gonna call it. So we did go to guest services. They were very nice and we were able to get a ticket for my mom to come back because she was using my free guest pass because you get 2 with the tier of pass holder we are. So we'll go back another day. Hello and welcome back to the vlog right now. So I made some of these this morning. I made about 100 and something, like dipped Oreos, and then some have a picture on them, which I'm not going to show because it's private for one of my friends is getting married. So it's for her shower. So I thought I would just make some cookies for her as a little like part of her gift. So she can either give them out or keep them for herself, whatever she wants. So I'm gonna make one more batch right now because I'm not sure how many people are coming. I finally got my nails done. I haven't had my nails done since before we went to Disneyland. So that was over a month ago. So much needed. I didn't do my toes this time because I'm on a bit of a time crunch this morning. I also went to the paper store to get a bag for her gift because I usually have a bunch of gift bags, but I didn't have any. So that's happening. And then I have a Zoom meeting. I got a fresh spray tan. I'm having some allergies right now. So I had a spray tan the other day and then my mom did my color. So I need to do my hair. I have a meeting that I have to attend today via Zoom, thank goodness. I got my Starbucks. I didn't sleep well. So Andrew's on his way home from Atlanta. Finally, he's in the air right now in the sky on an airplane. Thank goodness. So he should be home in a few hours. That's really nice. And then tonight I am randomly, like, of course, it's always when you're busiest that these things come up. I'm doing a local commercial shoot tonight. So I don't really know what that entails. I've done a few like local commercials. I've done a few like TV movie things, especially lots of like background work. This seems really like super low budget chill. Which is great, but at the same time, I don't know like my call time yet. They said like wear whatever you want, so it seems like really, really chill, which I'm not so used to when it comes to doing like shows or filming. So we'll see. It's really interesting though, because whenever I do any of these like local commercials, I usually never see them. They're usually for like different counties. Like I think I did one that like aired in Vermont for like a car commercial. So I think this one is local, so maybe I'll be able to see it. I'll let you guys know. All right, so I decided to put, since these ones don't have like the pictures on them that I had printed on Etsy, which I can link her down below, because I ended up using the same Etsy person for this summer program that I'm doing for something for the students as a little surprise treat. So I'm gonna be making these again in a couple days for that. So yeah, these look really cute. I think I made about 200, maybe a little less than that. So hopefully that's enough. Hi. Welcome back to the vlog. So I think the air might be too loud right now. So Andrew and I are in the car right now. I have to go do this video shoot tonight. So I'm bringing Andrew with me because my call time's till 11, which is way past my bedtime. And I don't want to be like exhausted driving home that late by myself. And Andrew just got back today. So here he is, guys.
I'm super happy to be home. I flew home from Atlanta today.
All right, we just got here. I don't know what to expect. I'm very sniffly, so I don't think I have lines. I think it's just like reacting, so. So we did one scene. Now we're at our second location, which is a church parking lot. So I got to play a sketchy person. In today's vlog, we are going to run some errands. We got some, not Starbucks, we got some Dunkin' today just because it was a little bit quicker. It's a little bit out of the way to go to Starbucks because we have to go to Walmart because Andrew's about to go on a trip to Colorado.
I am, and I have some stuff I need. I'm leaving tomorrow. And just like a couple quick things.
So it's 6:30 in the morning. We wanted to actually get here earlier, but both dogs, I think, got overheated last night, and they both did a little blah in the middle of the night. That happens to them usually if they get overheated in the middle of the night or they get too excited. They were playing with Thumper yesterday, so I think they were just so excited, and then they immediately fell asleep. So
it was weird that they both threw up this morning, though. Like, usually it's one or the other, I feel.
And a weird thing is, it's usually when we wash the bedding, and they do it in bed usually. I don't know if it's because the bedding is hot from the dryer, and then it's still like a little bit warmer than usual. I don't know. It's weird. It's not anything we use. We don't use any like strong detergents or anything that would cause it. So, just an observation we've made. Andrew has to work through lunch so that we could go run a few more errands tonight. I don't know if I showed anything else at Walmart because we were like exhausted halfway, like sleepwalking through the store. So he's going to end a little bit early today. So he's going to work through his lunch. So I made him a quick little lunch. Ham and cheese on a croissant, some fruit, and oatmeal raisin cookies, some chips. I made myself like a tinier version. So I'm going to go bring this upstairs really quick. Oh, there's the hat guy. There's Madame Leota. Here we are in the lazy river finally. Round 2.
I got absolutely demolished by something that resembled a fire hydrant.
I wish I got that on camera. But I was accidentally going towards the exit, so it wasn't the vibe. Alright, we're at the bayou, but I'm nervous it's gonna. I know, I just put the phone back on my neck. Right there, mascot, the little pile of crocodile. Are you talking? Hi, baby. Hi. Hi, good ones. Hi. Are you doing your kicks? Or are you doing your brushes? That feel good? Good babies. Are you gonna go in the tub too? You need some water in there. You say, where's my food? I'm gonna stand in here and wait. Are you gonna go in too? You're gonna go in too? What are you doing? Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. I haven't vlogged in a minute, so looking crazy, but thought I would jump on here to show you what I got at Five Below in Walmart today. I put in some clips before this from Lake Compounce from 2 visits. I went with my mom a couple weeks ago, then I went with a friend yesterday, and finally got into the water park there. So this Bambi looking really cute. And little flower. So I went to the store with my mom while all 3 of our dogs were being groomed. So let me show you what we got. I found this mini curling iron. It was only $5 at Five Below. I think this will be great when I do a carry-on only for Disney, which is like all the time. Got some of our snacks. These I usually get, oh my gosh. These I usually get from Thrive Market, the Soli gummies, the mango and blueberry, and the chomplings. I usually get these at Target or Walmart. We were at Walmart. I love these for traveling, the compressed washcloths that are disposable. Some new of the Touchland dupes, the Wish. I needed a new carrier because I have a bunch of these. So I got a new little carrier because mine broke. I do have the Touchland Disney carriers, which I can link, but sometimes because these are so inexpensive, I just use this, especially when I'm working. So, but they had all these fall scents that were really cheap. So I was like, this is my like whole total was like cheaper than one Touchland. But I do love the Touchland. And then these were on sale since it's almost the end of summer. Little beach towels. We like needed to replace our beach towels, so I got two. I think they were $3 each. But that is gonna do it for this series of the last couple of weeks since we've been home from Disney. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next experience. Bye.